Hi there, welcome to Spotty Cat again, from me and from
me.
That's Sue, and if we were very lucky, Spotty Cat would wander in, but I think she's having a siesta, and that's her other job. Her big job is eating, and her other job is sleeping. Anyway, blah 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 blah. I thought that we ought to perhaps, let's start off with something ever so cute, and something a bit Welsh. This is, although it's not typical, this is what we call crested ware, and this is so nice because, like, you know, it's so Welshy with a hat, the Jenny Jones, and I think it's a goat. Yeah, we were just saying, is it a dog, is it a horse? It's a goat.
I know,
and
it's a
you
goat,
should know that. You're a Capricorn.
I am.
And that's Pendine.
You said it was a horse.
Yeah, a horse goat. They don't have. Do they have horse goats? No, they don't. Do they? Are you sure?
Yes.
Someone's going to say they do. I bet. You know, they've got everything if you
I
Google
know,
it.
yeah.
And anyway, from Pendine. So we were thinking at one point she probably held the land speed record as well. But isn't that nice? With a little bow around the back. It's absolutely fabulous. And this, I don't know if you can catch that luster in it. Pearl luster. And anyway, that is made by Carlton China, who made some fabulous stuff. I wish I could remember what WR stands for.
Wiltshire and Robinson.
Wiltshire and Robinson. Oh, you encyclopedia. And yeah, Wiltshire, and which is early Carlton ware.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose that's probably, you'd like to say 1920s, but I think it's older than that. I think it's more 1910-ish, I think, especially with WR on the thing there. Anyway, how cute. So I just thought I'd do a bit of Welshie there. You can go back over there. Let's do this. Do you know, I buy a lot of green glass, and we always hope it's going to be uranium glass, but this isn't. I'm not going to bother getting the light out. But it's still really, really nice, Sue, and I don't know if you can really see the actual pattern. Can you see that? And there's almost like, a soft diamonds on the side. And the green is absolutely lovely on it. Now, this is the 1930s Bagley's glass. And just a lovely, lovely, lovely piece of green glass. It was £2 from Dial-A-Ride in Brecon. And, oh dear, where can you buy an 80-year-old vase of £2?
In Dial-A-Ride in Brecon.
Okay, yeah, all right. Oh, so I'm crushed by your knowledge. And
Just said it.
yeah, I did. Yeah. And let's get into this, which is a bit of art pottery. Obviously, it's a hanging dish of some sort. You could put things in it, but look at this. Stoneware, absolutely delightful. I think these are just graffito. I don't think they're pressed in leaves. Love the little beard. I have searched this for a maker's mark. There's nothing on it at all. But that was, I think it was £1.25 in the cat's protection. I love that too. Absolutely love it. But I love everything I buy, or I wouldn't buy it really. Let's go on, showing on to a couple of the most interesting things. Now, these came from Tregarthen Antique Centre, and they were £3 a piece. And this is, if you collect egg cups or just want one to use, this is what they call a Kewpie doll, which is 1920s, the Kewpie dolls. I think they're a bit earlier than 30s. And look, £3. And that's about 100 years old. No, isn't that fun to have? But the most interesting one is this one, which is obviously Mickey Mouse. It might be Minnie, it might be Mickey. Dear, it's got two tiny little chips on there. If one wanted to actually renovate that, it would not take a lot. Again, £3 and $4 on the bottom. Now, I put this by with the person on duty in the centre, and because I didn't have £3 on me. And another dealer said, he said, look at that. He said, these egg cups were the first things that Disney licensed to be produced outside of America. And he said, you want to look that up. Well, I haven't, It was £3, and it doesn't matter to me, tuppence, but knowing my luck, it's probably worth £2. Anyway, Mickey, let's go over to there, and we'll get into some of my favourites, really, which are either Murano or mock Murano. and I think both of these are a bit mock Murano. This obviously is a penguin. But what I love is these two little penguins on here.
Yes.
Now, I think this is almost definitely Chinese. I did look on the net. This was, I think this was a £5. It might have been £4. Again from Cats Protection. And but I just love the two penguins in the ice and the work and the skill that goes into that.
Yeah.
But I did see another couple on the net, so who knows? You know, they might have been in Home Bargains or something. You know, but who cares? I'm not prejudiced in terms of a lot of people who are made in China, not buying that. I don't feel that. They produce some beautiful things. And the next one, which might be Murano.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I wanted you to lay him down so that I could take
I'm going to lay him down.
just on its own. So
I don't know if I can...
No, it's no good holding him.
No, and if I do lay him down, then
That's all right.
he's gone like that. Is that okay? Yeah. There's nothing worse than a drunk glass penguin, is there? You know, you can smell the liquor on him, can't you? And I wonder what penguins drink. Oh dear, whatever it is definitely going to have on the rocks.
Oh,
Anyway, what it be?
no, over ice.
Over ice, well, over ice and on the rocks, is that not the same?
Take a picture of this now.
Okay, so let's move on. And we destroyed the continuity, and let's just move on. Next thing, it might be Murano. It's good enough quality-wise, and I love the sort of bleed through of the blue from the bottom to the top, which might be better like that. I absolutely love him. He was Red Cross. He's going to dive back into the ocean soon. And he was Red Cross, and he was £3 or £3.50. I'm building up a huge collection of glass animals. I don't
The
know.
menagerie, haven't you?
I was hoping they'd have a deposit on them, you know, and I could. But anyway, blah blah blah. Yeah, dolphin over to there then, and I know what we'll do then next, and that is let's move these, and that is I think that we can.
Johnny Depp.
I don't know. Again, from the Animals Protection, I got two, and Johnny Depp. So I'm thinking, you know, has Johnny Depp got a body double? Is Johnny Depp the real Johnny Depp? I don't know. And anyway, I absolutely love him. And I don't know. I'm afraid I'm so pathetic. I watched the Amber Heard trial all the way through, and well, he's a charmer, Johnny. But I don't think either of them were better than the other, really, to tell you the truth. And now, if he had his sword, this one, and his beer flagon, he's £35 on the net.
Is he
It's
like
irrelevant to me, absolutely irrelevant to me. But how crazy! And this one will go about 12 to 15. And you think
He's much nicer.
I think he's nicer.
This one. He doesn't have a Johnny Depp face.
Well,
This
he's
one
not. Do you know what I mean? He's got so many little bits on there, but he would have been nice. He should have a beer flagon and a sword or a sabre.
Yeah,
And
he's still nice, but I still prefer that one.
you know, I prefer that one as well. And but you know, absolutely mad that if I was in business, that's 70 pence to 50 quid. It's insane, isn't it? Absolutely insane. But at the same time, I don't know if it really is, but at the same time, for 50 pence, I got Amber Heard. Yeah, Amber Heard.
Oh, I think she's a bit tall for Johnny.
Yeah. And don't let her near a beer flagon. That's all I can say if you want to keep your fingers. Do you know the truth? The longer I thought about it and the further I got away from it and the more you actually learned about Johnny Depp's lifestyle, I did in the end feel quite sorry for her. But they're all absolute celebrity scum, really. They're terrible, terrible examples of lifestyles. And get away from me. He doesn't look at her. Anyway, no. He won't look at her. Anyway, she's actually a Barbie. She's Mattel. And it can get a bit deceiving. I think on the back of here, they usually say I cannot quite read it, but they all virtually have the same date. And 1993.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably is 1993.
Malaysia.
Yeah, oh, Malaysia is that's an early one then. I say early is 1993. Early, it'd be early 60s, and we'd be into like an absolute fortune. Anyway, we're going to pretend she's Amber Heard, and Johnny was taking a ride in these pair of shoes, which are hotter. Now, the nice thing about hotters is they are made in England. And I've got a feeling in Lancashire somewhere, look down here, nothing's made in England anymore. They're virtually unworn, could do with a bit of a wash and they'd look brand new on the bottoms. And they're only size 3, but hotters are really nice shoes to wear. I've got a pair of slip-ons myself. They're fabulously comfy, and I must know someone who takes size 3 shoes I can give those to.
My mum wears hotters.
Does she as well? Yeah.
Size 6 though.
Size 6, yeah. Well, she could wear both of them on one foot. Shut up! Anyway, I'm going to leave you to contemplate those just for a minute, because I'm going to waltz around the back just for a laugh. I'm going to just move Amber and the Depps away and over to here, and I'm just going to grab this bowl, because this is not something I bought, but it's my bowl. It's church, it's clover leaf, and it'll be TG green, made in England in Gresley, and lovely. I mean, virtually everyone I know's got one of these in their kitchen. Great for a bit of a tip, but the reason why I would show you that was because I bought this, which I just love, and he must have been stuck on something sometime. But anyway, I think someone gave me that actually, but hey, ain't they cute? In my world, they are cute. And anyway, we'll throw something else into the mix now. Do you think they're going to hatch soon?
I don't know.
Little birds, tiny little birds.
Little ducks.
Yeah, little ducks. And anyway, I also bought this. We spread ourselves a long way. This is a brand new Slazenger crown match ball, which is good enough quality to be used in professional cricket. That was £1 in the catch protection. They seem to be worth about £10 to £12 brand new, irrelevant. I know people who play cricket are going to love that. And then we're back onto bits of glass again, and this cost me £4.50 from the Red Cross, and I think it might have been 10 of us, but I'm almost certain it's the Red Cross. And I looked long and hard on it. Can you see down here, just down there, see by my thumb?
Okay, move your thumb.
If I put him down, you might be able to focus on him. Yeah.
Stuart?
Yeah, Stuart, which is Stuart crystal. It's incredibly heavy. This is lead crystal. This is so heavy, it's ridiculous. The amount of cutting on this, it's just crazy. Yeah, I don't...
Oh, yeah.
Considering he's not just straight round, that is also incredible.
Yeah.
And he was £4.50. I think brand new these are 50 or 60 quid, something like that. But the quality, and again, these were made in Scotland. And so we actually have 2 things on the table that were actually made in the UK. And I'm going to show you another thing, which is our last of the day, I think. I don't think I've missed anything out, but look at this. Now, we do try and keep it down to under a £5. But this I paid a tenner for, from Red Cross. Says in here, what's that say? Sterling?
Sterling quality is handmade 925.
925, so that's sterling silver.
Harker.
And it's by Rita Harker. I couldn't find anything about. It should have had his earrings with it, but it is just incredible. I mean, you look at it in here and you think, yeah. You take it out to here. These are moonstone beads, and they just glow. And all of the metalwork is silver. There's probably a tenner's worth of scrap in there, 8 or 10 quid. I'm not going to cut it up, but I absolutely love that to bits. It looks, although I'm not going to wear it often, it looks fabulous on. It really, really does. It glows against the skin. And again, you know, I just hate to think what someone paid for that. Do you know, would they have paid 3 figures? It would have had to have easily been over 50 or 60 quid just for the amount of, just for the labour of the worker putting it together.
Handmade as well by Rita Hart.
How much would a moonstone bead cost?
I don't know.
I know.
If you can still get them.
One presumes these days you can get everything, can't you? You know, and do you know that is just about it, really. But I want Mickey to say a special goodbye, and
Might be Minnie.
yeah, right. Goodbye, it's Minnie, and it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from
Me?
From Sue, the genius behind all of this. She does the work, you know, and it's also goodbye from Spotty Cat. I'll tell her off later for not appearing, but I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've had a great day. Isn't summer good this year? And yeah, we're still recovering from our festival at Landed. It was fab, you know. We just feel reinvigorated. But anyway, blah 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 blah. Ta-da from all of us, and do have a great week.